All right, star of the show for me was Curtis Blaydes. I really thought he was. Here's the thing with Curtis, and he checks so many boxes. He's young, he's handsome, he's the right body type. Can't always say that for heavyweights, right? When I say he's handsome, he's the right height. Some heavyweights are short, they weigh what no, he's the right height. He looks very athletic out there. He's not afraid to use his hands. He just naturally, being a great big guy like that, is going to have if they land, they're going to hurt you. I guess that's what I'm saying about his stand-up. His wrestling's great. He appears to believe in himself to the point of arrogance. I got no problem with that. I say arrogance is a compliment. But he doesn't always do the best job of combining everything, right? I mean, he doesn't. You guys have sometimes, what they used to call him, the wet blanket or something. He even said about himself, I don't care if I'm boring. I just want to win. Well, I think somebody must have grabbed a hold of him, and he does care because he's looking to advance positions. Anytime you're talking about being boring versus not being boring, all you're talking about is the guy advancing position. You'll hear a false narrative about you must finish fights. No, but you must be trying to finish a fight. And that's, again, to come back to an advancement of position. I just thought Curtis Blaydes did everything right. I thought his striking, he wasn't too far out of range. He was right in there. He knew when to come down. Those shots, he was perfect. What they say, he was 5 for 5. He never tried for a takedown that he didn't get. But then he advanced positions. He would go to side control. He would go to full mount. He was looking for strikes. He was looking constantly to improve towards finishing the fight. In his case, he did. But I thought either way, as far as a performance of a combination of skills, really showing a combination and a mixture to flow your skills together, coming into what we call mixed martial arts, I thought Curtis Blaydes was the best performer of the evening. So the big question for Curtis is naturally going to be, where do you go from here? Right? I think he even got asked that. Generally, he has an answer, but he doesn't have one right now. And don't forget, you got a division that is in shambles. That is a gross exaggeration by me, but is John Jones coming up? Is he not? A year ago, Brock Lesnar was going to come in and headline. Brock's not coming in. Verdum still in some red tape. I mean, right? You've got some questions in here. Is Daniel Cormier, who was champion 2 weeks ago, is he stepping out? Is he coming back? If he comes back, does it go right into Stipe? Is he got to do something in between? So then you start to look at, okay, well, who are some other top suspects? Well, there's a problem. Overeem, Blaydes has fought him. There's another problem. Ngannou, Blaydes has fought him twice. So it does come into, where does he go? Now, I have to set the stage for you that way because I think I have the answer, and it's Junior Dos Santos. I think that fight makes sense. I think anytime you get a little run off of Junior, should Curtis get over on him, that catapults you. That's a former champion. Junior's looking for something to do. Junior's not as scared of it. I mean, I just think that a lot of that makes sense. Junior's trained for that style multiple times. I mean, even just go back to his fights with Kane. It was that same style that Blaydes is bringing out there. I think there's something to that fight. I don't want to hear about who won and who lost and the records recently. That's just not where we're at in the heavyweight division. Heavyweight division is in a very unique place. When you insert Curtis Blaydes and then you look at the guys that he's already fought, you can also throw some guys off that he's not going to fight. He's not going to be in there with Stipe next. He's not going to be in there with Daniel Cormier next. He's just simply not. So who's looking for something to do? I think Junior makes some sense. I'd love to know your thoughts.